Tanya and Sam, you're close friends. In spite of your relationship, you don't always see eye to eye. A big part of your story this season was your disagreement over Tanya's ex, Nico, moving in. Let's take a look.
You wanna put your bags in here real quick?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about Nico, and I know Tanya's very excited for him to be here. But I am confused as to why he came to visit if his son Jaden is with Tanya's other baby dad, Devon.
The kids are gone.
Yeah,
How do you feel about them being with one?
it's hard as hell.
You'll be around more since you're looking to move down here soon.
Looking to move where?
To Atlanta.
I'm pregnant.
Give me a hug. Surprise, I'm pregnant.
So is it Nico?
Yes.
There's something about him that just rubs me the wrong way.
I'm sorry that you feel uncomfortable, but he is coming.
I personally think it's best if I just leave.
Well, then just get the out there.
Whatever, Tanya, I'm leaving.
Well, leave. You mean?
Watch your mouth, bitch.
Sam, you were suspicious of Nico from the very beginning.
I definitely feel like he was just there to visit Tanya because Jaden wasn't there.
Tanya, what's the real truth?
He was looking to move to Atlanta to be around Jaden, so he says.
When Sam walked out on you, did you feel abandoned?
I did. You know, like, I thought, you know, that she would stay just to, like, be there for me.
Deep down in my head, I knew that was gonna happen regardless. I should have
okay.
stood, and I apologize for that.
No, it's okay. You have to do what's right for you at the end of the day. You know, I'm a grown woman. And that was more so me.
Why are you crying? What's scared you?
Because what I was afraid of was actually true.
He did actually leave you.
I mean, I did kick him out. But yes.
Well, let's hear Nico's side of all of this. Please welcome Nico to the stage.
Honestly, I can't.
Hi, Nico. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'll sit over here.
Hi.
Sam, why did you just switch spots?
Because I feel like he's a liar.
And honestly, I just want to put this out there. I don't have anything to say to him.
Nico, how do you feel right now that Tanya doesn't want to say anything to you?
Tanya played games. Because-
Tanya played games.
Can I, if I can talk?
All right, I want to hear how she played games.
I haven't done anything wrong in this whole scenario. One thing I don't do, I don't lie. Most of you girls here, you're brand new. You don't really know her. And although she has nothing to say to me, there's a lot that she wants to say to me.
But
You know what I'm saying? Let me finish.
Hurry up.
People want to play the victim role and act like big bad Nico just came down from New York, just stuck his in Tanya, got her pregnant, and bounced. That's not the story here.
I was listening to your conversations, and you were constantly telling her how mad you wanted to be with her.
Okay, Sam.
And guess what?
Okay, Sam.
You
Okay,
nutted in
Sam.
her, and you booted.
I nutted in her and I booted. That's what I did.
you did.
I nutted
Because
her
not
and I
even a
booted.
weekend later, she's crying to me because you don't want a relationship now.
Oh, God, this girl, y'all don't understand, man.
The ball was in his court. He was inconsistently in our child's life, and he got mad when I expressed that.
I originally had been making more consistent visits with my son ever since she broke up with Vaughn because
How
it
consistent
becomes-
were they?
Don't play me!
Don't talk to her like that. I don't care how
Pregnant.
mad.
Don't play me! Because
Yes.
you really trying to play
You
games
should have
right
been
now.
with her if you wanted to
Sam,
be with
this
her.
is not about you. This
No.
is way bigger than you. Always been your best friend since day one. I'll always look out for you, even when I don't even know how to.
That's not relevant at all.
Please don't let me go there before I start saying stuff I don't want to say.
Does it affect you having Devon in your son's
It does
life?
not, because we have a unique situation. This is not a normal situation.
You have 3 children, and he is the father of your middle child. Let's get Devon out here and hear what he has to say. Devon, thank you so much for joining us. We are hearing a lot of mixed stories. And what's your relationship right now with Tanya?
We just parents, co-parenting.
So you're comfortable if Tanya were to date other men and you...
Yeah, I mean, we're not in a relationship, so I mean, I can't really be mad.
Do you love Tanya?
I do.
This season, Tanya and Nico's relationship changed forever, and maybe not just because they're having another child. Let's take a look.
Hey, little man. What's up?
Nico moving in is gonna be great for the kids.
But he don't know who I am.
This is a positive step for the both of us.
I didn't say he didn't know who you are.
Just be patient with me, though, because, you know, it's going to be a little rocky with the transition, you know?
When you have a child and one on the way, it's time to step up.
Is Nico here?
He actually left. He just moved out.
He just moved out, huh?
He said he wasn't ready for another baby.
She came up with the conclusion, if I wasn't going to move forward in a relationship with her, I had to leave.
That's not quite how she told me, but...
I figure.
Stop painting pictures to your friends like I just left. I didn't left, you told me to leave. You want to play me out to be this evil guy. You're predictable.
You don't want a relationship with me. You're not ready for another baby. So I'm gonna move on with my life. Why I don't want you in the room when I give birth, because I'd like to be in peace and just be crying from pain and not heartache.
Nico, do you think that Tanya misrepresents you or your commitment to your children?
Absolutely, 100%.
Why?
Since the Jaden situation with him being born, was I there as much as I should have been? Probably not. There's a lot of different factors I just won't discuss because we know what that is. There's other things that we've talked about that caused me to kind of step back, but I did make efforts. That's all I'm ever really trying to get across. I'm not trying to get across that I'm this great guy.
Devon, do you want to say something about this situation?
I was just about to say, you can just keep it on. I mean, for real. Say whatever you guys say.
You talking about the stuff that we talked about?
Anything.
What is the stuff you guys talked about?
I'm trying to keep it.
Yeah, bruh.
No, I want to know exactly what y'all talked about.
You don't have to say something you don't want to say. This is stuff that you don't even say on TV. I'm just being straight up.
Well, she told me that Vaughn came down here after she was pregnant. And he had a conversation with her about how he wanted to get back with her, how she needed to get an abortion. And also, if I wasn't gonna be there for this new child, that he would step in and raise this child too. And know what she told me? She told him after that statement, remember that you said that. Bitch, you're putting this dude on reserve when you got me coming down here from New York.
Did you have Devon on reserve?
No.
Yeah, well, that's
No,
what
I
she
did
said.
not.
And I don't lie. I don't make things up. You did tell me that, to manipulate the circumstances.
Devon, do you think that Tanya manipulates circumstances to benefit herself?
I wouldn't say it in that sense. I would say she has a way with words.
Do you feel like you were ever kept on the sideline?
At times, yeah.
Did you ask her to have an abortion when you found out that she was pregnant again with Nico's baby?
I wouldn't per se say I asked her to have an abortion, but I'm like, you know, if you feel like you should, then go ahead and go with it.
Now that Tanya is pregnant again with Nico's baby, are you willing to take that father role for her future child?
I mean, if he's gonna be there, I shouldn't have to, but I mean...
Tanya, what is your ideal situation?
For Nicholas to be a father to our kids. Nothing else matters besides him stepping up as a father, being there more. When he leaves, Jaden does not know when he's gonna see him again. And I have to be the one to deal with Jaden's emotions. I have to be the one to say, you'll see daddy next week, or maybe you'll see daddy in 3 months, or 6 months, or a year. You never know.
Okay.
You can come see your son and your daughter whenever you want.
Thank you.
You don't have
Remember
to
you
live
said
with
that.
me.
Make sure you keep it consistent.
You keep it consistent as a father and come see your son more than once a blue moon.
Okay, all right.
Because my son is important.
My son's
Make him important.
My son's important
Put him
too.
before
Why don't you
yourself.
put him? Why don't you put him before you and what you want? Really, seriously, Tanya?
Didn't I tell you
Really?
last time? I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling, so I'll talk.
You were yelling.
We got to keep going. We are going to wrap this up, and we are extremely grateful that both Nico and Devon were able to join us this evening. Thank you so much.